What's up, everybody? So, me and Jai have completed day one of the social challenge, reading the book The Rules of the Game by Neil Strauss. So, day one. Day one.
How do we all feel?
How do we feel after that?
Well, well, we did go out, so
Shall we just explain what
the challenge of the day was to talk to 5 strangers, make the small talk.
It was
challenge.
Operation Small Talk. So the whole idea was to approach 5 strangers and just basically talk about anything you want. And they gave suggestions such as weather, sports, current events, entertainment, etc. So how did you find that?
Well, I was actually surprised when I started reading the book because there was other tasks that you had to write down before we went out and did the testing. So things like what is it here? 1 or 2 sentences describing how you believe people currently perceive you.
Yeah.
And I was like friendly, nice, approachable, and then kind of things that you want, to change. Not so much change about yourself, but other people to perceive about you.
Yeah.
So I was a lot more like I'd like to be, both being more direct and seem more direct. You know.
Okay.
Because I think I'm very like. I don't really go for what I want. Which I think writing this down made me realise that.
Okay.
Also, the actual challenge of the small talk was very good for me because I'm actually very bad at small talk.
Alright.
It's hard for me to go
in and out.
Yeah, I'm very I think even though I'm very laid back, I think I can be very intense with strangers. So I'm either really very jokey.
Yeah.
And at them, or I'm just really inappropriate first questions. Like, what do you think the meaning of life is?
What type of soap do you use?
Yeah, or I literally just give my life story, and they never ask for it.
Yeah.
They never ask for all that.
So you thought
Going up and going and just asking about the weather, I think is good because it's easier for some people to open up that way.
Yeah.
If you go over and just start little small time conversations, people are more likely to build up, and then I can start going on about my life.
Yeah. So how did it actually go for you to do the challenge yesterday, and what was your experience with that?
I thought it was really great. I did the 5 people, but I spent most of the time talking to this nice girl. What's her name? Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe. Yeah. So I was spending talk her for pretty much the whole couple of hours that we were out.
Yeah.
And that was really nice.
Yeah,
we were very similar.
Yesterday.
She's not because I'd be more going. I'm attracted to men, so she's not to pull her or anything. Yeah. But it was nice.
Just in case you didn't know, Jai is gay.
Yeah. So I was just talking to her to talk to her, but it was nice to be like that. And then by the end of the night, because I had 1 person left, I just literally looked around, and the first person my eyes fell on was this Australian guy. So I just went over and just asked him if he liked sports. And then he turned around and he didn't shut up. For 5 minutes, he was just going on about all the sports he liked. Yeah. And he wasn't phased or anything. Then I was like, maybe it can be this easy. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I don't have to make such a work so hard to get started talking to someone. And also, I didn't drink or smoke the entire night.
Okay, high 5.
Which for me was it was strange not having a prop. I had a glass of water, but usually I'd be busying myself with rolling cigarettes or asking people for ingredients for cigarettes or rollies,
And that's that's your opener.
Yeah,
that's
that would be my opener.
I think you were saying yesterday that that's how you would have sort of initially instigated conversations. You'd be like, do you have a light?
Yeah, exactly. It's easier, especially there's a smoker community that, you all hang outside and then it feels more natural. Yeah. To just turn around and be like, oh, do you have a light, or because you're both smokers. Yeah. It just is the kind of thing literally in common. It's a terrible thing to have in common. Because it's bad for your health and stuff like that. Yeah. But socially, it's good. And I think that's the reason why I started smoking so much.
A lot of people are social smokers.
Whereas going up to a couple of people in the actual bar and just start talking to them, it feels more like you're, you know, it seems a bit more inappropriate and
intrusive,
intrusive.
Yeah, you're like, I don't have the right to walk up and say hi.
Well, because you feel like you're in the middle of a conversation. But if you're outside,
it's like
in the cold, in the wind, in the rain, it doesn't seem so like you're interrupting anything. And I think doing that prop was like, because I was like wringing my hands and I would feel like.
Were you nervous about doing the challenge? Or?
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Because what you said to me, because I was saying, I feel a bit awkward for some reason. Because usually I would go over and talk to people, and you were saying, it's like the added pressure of saying, you're gonna go walk, but you're gonna have to watch yourself walk. You know.
Yeah.
So you kind of like you are kind of.
It's like someone saying,
I hope I don't stumble.
Walk in a straight line, and then you just because you have the observer.
Yeah.
You're like, how do I do this? How do I do this?
Yeah.
So it's like go talk to strangers.
Everything
now,
felt so. What would the word be?
Mechanical almost.
Yeah, like kind of forced at first.
Yeah.
Because the first one I did was during the day, and I went to wine.
6 minutes.
Oh no. We need to talk about your experience. Let me find the game.
This would be part 1.
This is what I mean. Like I don't. This is the thing. I just shut. I don't
Oh god.
I mean, did I didn't even ask about you. I didn't even make any small talk. I was just like droning on about myself.
I'm so curious though because I like hearing about how your experience was with the, you know what I mean.
But I feel I should be. It taught me, I think, to be a bit more accommodating. Actually, ask other people like they're just drone on because that's the thing. I'm not doing it to be rude. Just you have to literally with me talk over me. Before I start
okay, Jai. That's my turn.
Go on.
Suppose we could also like do this in like 2 parts or whatever.
Maybe just edit out the whole monologue.
Put it in like times 5 speed.
Yeah. And then just end it on I just never shut the fuck up.
But no, like for me, like because I am already sort of in the habit of kind of just walking up to people and saying hi. It was pretty simple. I just talked a lot about current events because we live in Belfast, and recently a building called Primark building had recently been burned down, and so I just used that as a kind of conversation starter. I was like, hey, what's up? Did you hear about Primark? And then people were like, yeah, oh my god, awful. And then sometimes I throw a joke in there. I was like, it was you, wasn't it? But no, I thought it was fun, and I thought it was a lot easier as well. Towards the end of the night, whenever we had a social circle there, we were vibing, having fun, laughing, and then with that, you got that extra energy to be like, hey, what's up, blah blah blah. So I thought it was pretty good. And I feel a lot more confident today, speaking to people. Even on the way here, like I was, chatting to someone, and like I just feel more naturally at ease compared to I was yesterday. So I do think there is like a bit of a social momentum with going out and meeting new people and talking to new people that carries over to the next day, like exercise, kind of.
See, I feel like you would have so much of an easier time of it because you're. I think. Did you read part of this book before or did some of these challenges? And you literally from day to day you would just love stopping people on the street and chatting their ear off. Where, I mean, I there are occasions I'd do it, like if I was at a bus stop or something with someone and maybe start talking, or I'd always talk.
Old lady ask you for the time.
Or I'd even talk. I'd always ask people in shops and stuff like how their day was. But I wouldn't really be one for just literally stopping them down the street.
Okay. Yeah. Well, sometimes I get bored if I'm walking down the street and I'm just like in my head. So I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you? How's life outside my head?
See, but I feel like a lot like I don't know. I feel like you're so smiling, you're so happy, like upbeat. Like you wouldn't be like intimidating, Like you're very tall and stuff like that, but you're not giving off an intimidating vibe.
Yeah, no.
Where I feel like people might think like I'm trying to mug them.
You just got that shady look.
Yeah, like I look like I could be on crack.
Just come out of a meth lab.
Yeah, like Like this is like maybe I don't know. But maybe that's a low self-esteem thing. Like
You're a beautiful human
oh,
being.
thank
You're a
you.
beautiful human being.
It's just like you wouldn't be shocked if I turned around and was like, oh, I'm on crack right now. You'd be like, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, overall the day one was tremendous success. And yeah, excited for day two, which is today, but we will record that in another day, next day or so. So yes, thank you very much for tuning in to the social challenge, day one complete. Remember that like in the book it says that by something like day 7, I'm not quite sure, I think it's around day 7, like the majority of people, like 80% of people have quit the challenge.
Ooh.
So that's not going to be us.
We're gonna be
not.
top 100%. Like
We're going to be part of the 100%.
I mean, that's 80% over how much?
Sorry?
What were the odds there? What
It was
statistics?
like by day 7 or something, like 80%
Day
of
7.
people.
So who do you think?
quit.
How many people do you think make it right to the end?
Very few.
It's like the top 1%.
Yeah, it's the 1%.
Cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Also, like I haven't bothered to Google this,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently the guy who did this book,
Mm-hmm.
he got it on with Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
This is what my friend's brother said to me yesterday.
We have to.
We need to. But I'm just gonna put it out there. To me, that just seems like it's true now. Because
Yeah.
I mean, it could.
Well, like, if you think about it, like, it's not because one of the things it says in the first chapter is all the limiting beliefs people have in relation to dating and attracting partners, and one of them is I don't have looks, money, or fame, so therefore they won't like me or they won't be attracted to me.
Do you know what though? Of all my really attractive friends I've ever had,
Yeah.
they're the ones who never get hit on.
Really? As in, yeah.
I think people are too intimidated.
I think that's part of it. I think that's part of it. Yeah.
I mean, I would be a bit wary of someone if they literally came in and they were like look like catalog models.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like wanting to go over and toss them.
You'd be more intimidated.
Yeah, I'd be like, well,
why is that?
Or
Isn't that weird?
do you know
Isn't
what
that
though?
Weird?
I always justify it to myself, and I
Yeah.
always go like, oh, because they're so attractive, they must be brain dead, which is a bit rude.
Hmm?
Because, well, I think it's just an insecurity thing. You have to go, if you're that pretty,
Yeah.
you must be like, you must be stupid, like, or you mustn't have much strength of character because you've never had to build a personality.
Wow.
Which is rude. It is rude.
Yeah.
I acknowledge this.
I was just like, whoa.
But this is the way my mind works. I think a lot of people think like that.
Probably.
Because you don't want to be like, oh, they
Mm.
have the looks, oh, and they're also rich and intelligent and this. People just love people bringing people down.
Okay. Yeah. So
And
you're just unraveling.
I think I'm a sad little man, and I think they challenge me on me with that. But I mean, it is true. Like, I mean, I think a lot of people would think, oh, they're you just assume they're materialistic, or like, you know, they wouldn't be interested in kind of things you'd be interested in, you know.
Is it also kind of like whenever like, you hear somebody's rich, people are like, oh, automatically they must be a scumbag, or like, automatically
all they care
have,
about
like,
is materialistic things, and
or they've like completely stepped on people. Like, so yeah, that's kind of just is that a stereotype? No, is that a stereotype?
It's stereotyping for sure.
Yeah, stereotype. But yes, we are here to break those stereotypes.
But we have to recognize them in ourselves.
Of course.
But like the thing is
yes.
that the
shadow.
The shadow self.
The shadow self.
But the truth of the actual matter is, I
Yeah.
actually find people more attractive. Real like good-looking, tall, symmetrical people don't actually do it for me. I like a face with a bit of character, you know. But even then.
But you won't know that until you actually meet them.
Yeah, I mean that shouldn't be a thing you're cut about. Like,
that's
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would do my new moves I'm learning on you.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, you're too attractive, so I'm not going to. But I think that's my point I was getting at is I think the person who would least likely to be hit on really in a club would be probably the really attractive people.
Yeah.
You don't think you stand a chance.
Yeah. Okay. So
Which
I know.
was the chains that bind you, kind of in day.
Okay. So it's like the really attractive ones. You think maybe like, granted they're probably getting approached a lot, but maybe in certain settings they're not approached at all because people are like, okay, they're just way too high caliber. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even go over there in the first place, so.
Like, people would be like,
Yeah.
hee around them, but they wouldn't actually be like, hey, can I get your number?
Okay.
Unless you are equally probably good looking.
Yeah.
But I mean...
Well, remember, looks don't, like, what we're learning now is that...
Well, they don't matter, but
yeah.
you can't pretend that this situation isn't that, that people make first judgments. Which is what thing that he's trying to break there,
Or the
What he says. Yeah, the bangs, like...
The chains that bind.
But
yeah, maybe we should wrap this up.
Thank you 15 minutes, I think we should.
Thank you very much for tuning in to day one, Getting Cozy with Clinton and Jai. Thank you for tuning in to our social challenge. As always, peace, love, veganism. Like and subscribe, and have a good day.
Bye-bye.